Okay, guys, so part 2 about tips and tricks to play Critolov. Actually, I have been showing you on the game. Now I will show you on the point. So we have time like that. We are in this bush. We are here, and our minions are coming from here, and the enemy minions are coming from here. So if we have a time when minions are low HP, you are doing a Q from here, you are killing minions, and you are going to push your opponent and to push the wave. Then you are playing here. Then you are playing over here on his half of the of the top lane till level 4. If you have level 4 actually, you are doing route to red to kill enemy jungler over here. And if you have done that, you need to go back. You need to be aware of enemy mid laner or the fact that top laner can come also. And then you should be level 6. So you're going back from here to your lane and you are farming till level 6. And it's good to... you can also make some freeze. For example, if you're playing versus turn, that's really important. But if you only can freeze your opponent, if you are playing with duo jungle, it's also gonna be really useful. You should freeze your opponent if you only can freeze. And you can freeze if you have more minions. If you have more minions, like you have additional minion warrior and 1 minion mage, you can make some good freeze. You can just, stay here, hide in bush, and stack these minions over here. So 1 minions will come from here, from here, and your opponent will need to come to you to fight with you. But you are doing freeze in most of cases when you know that you are much stronger than your opponent. Because if he will come to you, you are just going to kill him. That's when you are doing freeze. So let's say we have already level 6. We are going to voids then. And over here, is your jungler gonna do voids or dragon? If your jungler, I think your jungler should go actually a dragon. So let's say your jungler is doing dragon, and now the thing is that they are going voids, and enemy jungler is on voids. So you are going from top lane, and you are going to kill enemy jungler to make sure that he will not take voids. And if you do so, then your jungler got a dragon, and we haven't lost the voids. And that's really important. That's the first scenario. But the second scenario is that enemy jungler and your jungler, both of them are on dragon. Then you are going to go from top lane and you are going to do voids alone. It's your job right now. You are with Olaf strong enough. You will lose some health, you will lose a lot of mana, but you are going to take voids, and that's gonna be really huge and really profitable for all of your teammates. That's the second scenario. And let's say we have another scenario. Your jungler, after doing a clear, is coming voids, and enemy jungler is on dragon. What you should do then? You should check if he needs any help. Because enemy mid laner can come, enemy top laner can go there, and if they do, then you are going to. And you are doing some 2 versus 2 and killing them. And if they don't, then you just play top lane and farm even more or freeze your opponent. I mean, it's good to freeze your opponent right there, because if your jungler is here, and enemy jungler is here on the dragon, and yours on voids, and you make freeze here, so your opponent needs to come, and your jungler is doing voids, killing it, and he's coming here, and you are delating enemy top laner, then you can break the freeze, you can go with minions to turret, and try to do as much plates as you can. Yeah, one last important thing is about playing duo. You should play duo. If you want to climb, you should play duo all the time. And it's good to play duo with a jungler. That's the most important, the best option. But if you don't have a jungler, let's say you have a mid laner. So if you have a mid laner, that should be Anivia or Vladimir. That's the best champions, or to play with Olaf duo. If you want to play with support, then you should take some Yuumi. Janna is also some kind of option, but Yuumi is, in my opinion, the best one. So let's say Ezreal Yuumi bot lane sounds really good. and Anivia mid sounds really good. And for jungle, I think one of best options to play jungle with Olaf is Amumu, because Amumu is gonna do Q to enemy team and is gonna do ult, and this ult will make sure that you have time enough to kill all of them. So if you have also Yuumi on you, that's pretty easy game. So if you're playing Creed Olaf and you want to play some flexes with your friends, it should be good. You should, guys, play Olaf here, Vladimir Anivia on mid lane, some Amumu in jungle, and you want also Ezreal plus Yuumi on bot lane. And with this draft, with this team composition, you are going to win a lot of games. So if you are playing with your friends, you are playing some flexes, that draft is gonna win a lot of games for you. So yeah, and if you are playing solo queue, it's just good to take one of them and pick, for example, a jungler. That's gonna be the best option, and pick Olaf Amumu is gonna be good, or Olaf Vladimir, Olaf Anivia. And for example, what is good if you are playing Vladimir and Olaf is that sometimes you need to swap with your mid laner. If you are playing, for example, versus Tryndamere, you can kill him a few times before level 6, but after level 6 you have a huge problem, and then you can just swap with Vladimir. And if you need a swap, Vladimir is a perfect option, because he will, without many problems, play top for you, and you can then go mid lane. But remember that not every game you can swap. So to swap lanes and go mid and your mid laner go top, you need to make sure that you are good versus enemy mid laner, and your mid laner is not gonna die so much versus enemy top laner. And if you are sure about that, then you can do a swap. Yeah, I think that's it.